Welcome back to Learning with Miss Lee. Today we are talking about butterflies, and if you watched the earlier video we talked about the life cycle of butterfly, and today we're going to take it into art and we're going to build a butterfly. Now there are a number of different ways and we're going to look at a couple of them. The first way is the same way we did with our bumblebee, where you take your toilet paper roll, wet it, and then form it and let it dry and then put your legs on it. That's a little more extensive. I'm not going to go through that process again. We did that in the earlier video, so you can watch that. Now there are other things you can use for the body. Popsicle stick, a clothespin, take paint or markers, and just paint it, paint the body black, brown, green, whatever color you want your body to be. We're not going to be scientists. If you want to, you can look online and you can copy a butterfly exactly from a picture, but we're going to be more artistic and free and explore. So do any color you want, glue eyes on it. Take your pipe cleaners. Of course, you'll need 3 pieces because they have 6 legs, and each piece you're going to fold in half, twist, and that's 2 legs. And remember, they go on the body, and so they're going to be on the center, on the abdomen of the butterfly, not the tail and not the head. So do that. And now there are different ways we can make our wings. So we're going to look at different ways, and we're going to make a couple of different types of wings so that you can see. Now, butterflies are symmetrical. That means that they are balanced. They're perfectly the same on each side. So this wing is identical to this wing. They are perfectly the same. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get a piece of paper. Now, I've got a number of different types of paper. I've got paper towel. You can use coffee filters work great for this. Just a regular piece of paper. Even newspaper, because we're going to cover over and color over the print, so that's fine. So I've already got one. And then you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to cut it out, fold it in half. That way your butterfly is perfectly shaped the same on both sides, and that's something you really want. So I picked paper towel and newspaper print because they're very thin, and when I'm using a marker it will bleed through. Now, because it bleeds through, you're going to need to lay down some newspaper, because you don't want to get that marker. Even if it is washable marker, you don't want to get it on your desk, your table, whatever you're using. So just take your marker, and if you do it really pressing down and letting it hold for a minute, when you're doing your print on one side, it'll bleed through to the other side. And if it doesn't bleed through all the way, you can see the place, and then you can go and color over it, and then when you open it up, they're exactly in the same place. So you've got your symmetry going on, and you've got your design symmetrical. The same thing with your paper towel. You just let it soak in. You just go over it, and paper towels are made to absorb, so they will absorb the marker, and it will bleed through to the other side, especially if you go over it a couple of times. So I've drawn it there. Well, there it is on the other side, so I'm just going to have to go over it just one time, and when I open it up, it's symmetrical. So be creative. Some butterflies have a adaptation that is called mimicry. They mimic other animals. They have appearances, and it's a camouflage type thing, where they have what's called a fake eye. So they'll have these designs on the back of them that gives the appearance of an eye. So they might have these circular shapes on their back, on their wings, that makes a predator think that it is another animal, a larger animal than it is, and so it will leave it alone. So the predator won't eat the butterfly. So explore, have fun, and and just decorate them however you want to, but make sure that this wing and this wing are exactly the same. So fold them and go over them. Now, when you're done, then you take your body that you have colored, painted. You can use crayons to color this too. You're going to tape that onto there, like that. Or if you're using a clothespin, like that, tape it on there, glue it on there with some Elmer's glue or whatever type of glue you have, and then you can put some string or rope for the antenna, because he is an insect. He has 6 legs, 3 body parts, wings, and antenna. And then if you use a clothespin, then the good thing about that is you can hook him onto something. So you could hang him on a planter next to a potted plant, so you could hang him somewhere so he looks pretty. Hang him up in a curtain or something. So a clothespin allows you to do a little more than just a popsicle stick. So have fun with that. Now, the last way I'm going to show you is a little more intense, and you have to have paint and piece of paper. So you're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half. Now notice I have not cut my piece of paper. And the reason I did this is we're going to have to wait on it to dry, because we're going to do paint. Now, with this, you can use as many colors of paint as you want. And so just get some paint. Liquid paint is the best. Shake it up. And I'm going to just drop, and I'm only going to do it on one side. I'm only going to drop paint on one side. So I'm taking this side. I'm just going to drop dot, 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 just like little dots. I'm going to shake up my orange. Now, like I said, any color you want. It's not, and as many dots, a little yellow, and I'm going to go up here to, oops, I did a little bit of a line there, and then I've got another purple shade, a darker purple, and so now I've got this, just this random pattern of dots on my paper. This is why we're folded. I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to press it down. I'm going to put it down on the table, and I'm just pressing it down. And notice that some of the paint's spilling out the bottom. I'm spreading it out, and I'm just smushing it with my fingers and spreading it out. And now I'm going to open it, and let's see what we've got. Oh, wow. So I've got a beautiful butterfly wings. Now I can't cut that out yet until it dries. I've got another one that I've already done. I've done earlier that's almost dry. And this one I can go on and I can cut it out and then glue it onto, I'm going to grab my scissors. Miss Lee, you need to be more prepared. So I just cut out. Now, mine sort of formed a butterfly, And so I can even fold it back if I wanted to, but I'm just going to go in and cut it out. And you'll notice that my shape is symmetrical because of the way it folded. And so I just cut it out. And then I will glue it on. To the head or to the body. And I've got my beautiful butterfly that I can hang up somewhere and use as a decoration in my room or on my refrigerator, or like I said, on a plant. So have fun, create a butterfly, be artistic, be free. Make sure that you have newspaper down. Don't get paint on your furniture, your clothes, and wash up afterwards. Have fun designing your own insect, your own butterfly, creative. Have some fun with art. Have a good day.